Hello, guys, and welcome. This is G Radio, where we are coming live at GBS TV. This is where we give you the dopest, the coolest show in East and Central Africa. And today, guys, I'm being joined here with the amazing guest, handsome and also beautiful guest in the house. Today, I'm having, two students, one from USIU and the other one from DESA. And also, we have a musician in the house and also my DJ Deco. And guys, today we'll be talking about distance relationship. So you guys back at home, I know some people are far away from each other and you feel like, you cannot take this. It's very difficult for you. So today the guests, they are so amazing. If you see them here, they look like they are freezing. But actually they are good. They are going to help us also to analyze about these topics. So you back at home and those who are joining us now today, you can also, if you want to join in our conversation, you can get me on my Facebook page as Isaac Tabitha and also on our email at info@gbskenya.com. Naweza sema haya hata. You can speak, you can say your name also and what you do.
My name is Samuel Laurent Mchuma, and I'm doing business in USIU.
Oh, nice.
Hi guys, my name is Joy and I'm at Daystar University. Yeah.
Hey, what's up, guys? My name is MJ Blessing. I'm born again gospel artist, and I'm enjoying life.
It's good. I think maybe when we start from you, do you think that is it good to have distance? Does it work?
No, in my opinion, distance relationship is bound to fail because I have that experience. You see, I'm from Tanzania, and I met this girl. So she's in Arusha, and I live in Dar es Salaam. Even if I go back at home, I usually end up at Dar es Salaam. So technically, no. And I grew out of love, and I actually, when you came here, you lose hope, you talk, and it just becomes boring. So it doesn't work.
So what is the most thing that makes that distance relationship also to fail?
Physical. It's always good to see someone. When you keep talking, and then you lose hope, like I did. I lost hope. Physical interaction. It's always good to see each other. That's when a relationship is all about physical interactions. You have to see each other. You have to go on dates. But now if someone is all the way in Tanzania, and then you are here, and then you see someone else, serious. Just people end up cheating. Yeah. Not me, of course, but people.
Joy, do you have same opinion with him, Mama? For you, it's different.
No, for me it's actually different. Distant relationships, they do work. If you want your relationship to work, it most definitely will. So it actually depends with the two people and the four-letter word, the love. So if you really truly do love that person, no matter where that person is, and you share that connection, I don't think there is any distance that can actually break you. As long as you are committed to each other, you are always communicating. Yeah. So I
for
think
you,
it can work.
It can work.
Yes.
So let's, for example, let's say you're a journalist, right? Do you can you have the same person who is doing the same thing, Ama, you can get from maybe another field, like as in dating? Can you date somebody who is still a journalist, Ama, you can have someone different?
If he comes around, well and good. Because you don't tell the heart what to feel, or you don't tell your mind what to do. So, yeah, if he comes around, well and good. If he's in another field, wherever he is, and there's that four-letter word happening, it's always, it can work.
It can work.
Yes.
It doesn't matter wherever ako, hata kama ako Afghanistan.
Yes.
And you're Kenya. For you, it can work
four-letter
perfectly.
word. Yes.
It can work.
Yes.
Hey, J Blessing.
Yes.
What about you?
I may comment like, distant relationship can work. Yeah, simply. What I can say, if this girl or a boy was meant for you, hata akiwa mbali, so long as you are in a common agreement or you are want to achieve something in common, distance cannot be a factor there. Yeah, there's some people who work 24 hours, or they work outside, far from where your spouse lives. So unapata, it's the way mtakuwa mna handle hiyo distance. Yeah. That's what I can say.
Naona ni kama kila mtu wote wako side moja and ni wewe peke yako maybe uko upande wa haiwezi fanya. Sijui kwako unasemaje? Naona kama nitakusupport, sijui kutendaje.
Nah. Well, maybe. If you truly love each other. But if you don't, what? but but still, I feel like no,
Joy.
I'm still no, sorry.
Exactly.
It
yeah.
can happen.
Why
It
should you
happens.
be in a relationship that you don't have that mutual feeling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they call them players for a reason.
Joy, what do you say?
Hao ndio wanaharibia distant relationship jina.
Okay. Let me ask. What is the bond that is there between, apart from the four-letter words? There must be the bond that is in between that the distance relationship.
So that people can work together. Maybe the love, I guess. Okay, there are some people who are willing to wait for you, and they cannot like do anything, like they can't cheat. But there are some where they just, there's this called soulmate or something. I mean, okay, you say like I'll wait for you, and then suddenly someone else shows up, and then your friend, you get together, and then that person is Afghanistan. So that person wants you just work together, and then in the end you'll fall in love with that person here, and you lose hope for someone who's in Afghanistan.
First of all, the trust. There has to be trust between the two people. And communication, as he was saying, that distant relationships do not work because of the lack of communication, lack of seeing each other. But once you decide to start talking with this person, like don't overdo it. The other person will feel as if you're pestering or something of the sort. But communicate, trust each other. Yeah, trust and communication, and visit from time to time. Yes, that.
What if it's impossible for you to visit? Like sometimes, let's say, like a journalist person, you have been sent to a place where you can take there for a long time. Do you think that that person will, give up?
I don't like that word impossibility, because in every situation or in every occurrence, there is always a possibility. And since the two people do love each other, they will make it work. They will find time. They will do whatever it takes. Yeah, so that they can be able to be together.
We have like Diamond, and now he's dating a Kenyan guy, right? And the girl ako huku Kenya and Diamond yuko Tanzania. Sijui kwa maoni yenu, sijui mnaonaje? Do you think maybe inaweza work? The blessing.
Me, I will say that kitu cha make work is the fao wamemake kwa hiyo relationship yao, and then na commitment tu yenye watakuwa nayo, ndio itafanya work. That's what I can say.
Joy, from you, according to how we are brought up, let's say for example your parent, my parents, we are brought up in a different way, right? Can it affect can it affect the long distance relationship?
Your upbringing, I don't think it can, because once you love someone, everything is conquerable. Yeah, regardless of whether you're different religion or whether your family supports it or not. Yeah, it's not something that cannot make the long distance relationship to work.
Maybe it will what
I
do you
think of what she has been saying, I might give the benefit of the doubt, the distant relationship. I mean, commitment, and if you truly love each other, and you told each other that I'll wait for you, I think maybe it can work. And also the upbringing, it can affect. I mean, it depends on the parent. Maybe if you're used to your parent being far away, then maybe you'll be used to the relationship, to that person, because my dad has been coming and going, and now this girl that I love, I think I can get used to it too. I think it can work.
So amevuka huko.
So
Amevuka.
your same opinion with him, it's going. Ama, you want to add something on top of that?
For him, he's saying maybe, and it's actually true, maybe, because you once you get into a relationship, you might be, both of you might be at the same place, but let's say someone is taken to work somewhere else. So I think it's also maybe, because you don't know what can happen later in future. Yeah, you might both be in the same city, and then all of a sudden one person goes to work somewhere else, and you weren't used to it. So That's a maybe. Yeah.
It's a maybe.
It's a maybe.
J Blessing, what do you think about the opinion?
There may be.
There
What
may
I okay. What I may say, like, I learned this from my mentor. He said that for a relationship to be strong, like, there's a factor after there's something that it must be done. Like, you must keep the faithfulness. So despite the distance, if you guys are faithful, you trust each other, I don't see that it will be a solution there. You'll only bear with that time ya kwamba ameenda kwa kinje for 1 month, 2 months. My hazi will come back. So you'll be sure until hata in the side of the Bible, even the Bible says so, unless huyo akifanya akiwa unfaithful, so huyo ndiye ataharibu everything of that. But maintain that thing of faithfulness and trust,
Let's hear
maybe
from you.
we'll cancel it.
What's your opinion
Yeah,
about
I
it?
agree with him. If you maintain the faithfulness, I think it can work.
So what about, can you be faithful?
Yeah, I can.
You can?
Yeah,
Really?
I hate being a player.
100% you can be faithful?
100%.
Joy, can you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
J Blessing, can you be
Yeah.
faithful?
Mm,
You can be faithful.
yeah, I can. And I'm praying.
Does money help to make the distance relationship to be strong?
Uh, mm, I no, I don't know, but I don't. Maybe. Okay, I'll put the maybe because now it depends. You can always fund that person, send money every time, so that they don't cheat. Maybe. Maybe
Yeah.
money can help. Yeah.
Joy, can it work? Yes or no?
Yes or no?
Without money or with money?
Let's be realistic for a minute. Money is also very important. Yes, for any relationship, money is also very important, but it's not very vital. Yeah.
So without also money, it can work.
With the better. Without, we can still persevere. We wait for the money.
J Blessing,
Yes.
for you, is it a yes or a no?
For me, I may say it will depend. The word inasema man is the root of every evil, si ndio? Na same word inatuambia man ina answer all the problems. So like upate like hii relationship iko na problems minus money, it will end astray na ipotee.
So for you, you're supporting the money must be
Money
there.
to top up kwa hiyo relationship.
Money kuweka kachumbani.
Yeah, ndio isaidie.
As for me ni 50-50. I don't think it works at all. But hata kukiwa na do, I think atakuwa na kukulia. Kwa sababu inaweza kuwa yes, you're funding the person. But on the other end, hujui ako na nani. Hujui hiyo do anatumia na nani, anaspend aje relationship. At all.
Okay, so how can people who are having distance relationship to make it fun, like so that it cannot go down? What do you think, Samuel, from you?
To make it fun.
You I know you have been there. Maybe what made
Yeah.
it to be fun before it maybe it collapsed?
Actually, I didn't. Okay, let's just say when I came here, I just thought I just put my mentality that it won't work.
So in your mind, it was already it's not going to work.
Yeah.
It will die.
die direct.
Was it fun or not?
No, it's not fun.
It's not fun.
I don't think you can find out to make it fun, unless maybe you do Skype videos or something. I don't know.
What does it make the distance relationship to be fun?
With the distance relationship comes opportunity. Opportunity for you to travel. Traveling is fun.
Oh,
Yeah. For you, when let's say for instance you go wherever that guy is, and it's quite a distance, and you are traveling. Traveling is fun. Going there to spend time with your loved one, let's say for a weekend, that's fun. Yeah. It's actually fun as long as you see the opportunity. Don't take the long distance relationship as a bad thing. Take it as a good thing. You'll be traveling, you'll be going to places you probably might have not gone to.
Let's say for example, the soulmate that you are having, maybe the work that soulmate is doing is not allowing that person to travel. Let's say for example, kama the
Military.
our military, you know, they most of the time wako Somali. Unaona, mara mingi wako huko wanalinda Kenya. So hauwezi ruhusiwa kutoka hapa uende mpaka Somali kumwona
Yes.
unampenda, si ndio?
Yeah, but he will come back.
He will come back.
Yes.
So
He will come back.
hao wenye wako na hiyo imani kuwa itafanya, kwa hivyo wawe na imani kuwa
Yes.
atarudi
Yeah.
na asiporudi.
If he doesn't come, probably that means he's dead. God forbid. Yeah. That means he's dead. Because obviously once, let's say the military guys, once they've gone, they'll stay like, let's say like for 2 months or so. But then they'll come back home. Yes.
Let's say for example, kwa mfano tuseme yuko Somali na apige tu picha ama mmoja yoyote tu, ama apige picha tu na msichana, unaona kama yani ukiona vile wamekaa una feel kwa moyo wako hapa sipo, sio kwako, utafanyaje? Utafanya nini?
We are humans. Yeah. And being betrayed is a bad thing. But first of all, you survey the situation, the position, because a lot of people do work with ladies or people of the different gender. So I don't think it's a big issue.
So
Yeah, unless where they are, it's a compromising place or they're doing something. Yeah.
So do you think she's telling the truth?
Yeah, there's a saying, believe half of what you see and none of what you hear. So they might take a picture, but maybe they're just friends until I get proof. You know, some people might like try to prevent, like that person knows exactly you have someone, and then they might try to break it. So I won't believe it.
Can you cope up with the jealousy when you see that photo, a photo like that?
Yeah, because I don't know exactly why they took the picture.
Yeah.
I don't know the reason. I'll just ask the person.
The blessing.
Yes.
Can you cope up when you see you are somebody?
You know, jealousy goes hand in hand with love. Yeah. So obvious. First, in the first judgment of the photo, you'll be like, oh, he's having some blah blah blah. But on the other side, tunasema like, Kenya unaona ama Kenya umeambiwa usijudge faster. So like you'll be like waiting until the truth comes out.
Joy. They're all on your side today.
They should be.
DJ Deco, what do you think? Maybe are you supporting Joy ama
No. No, I think the first impression you'll get is jealousy, but in reality that might be something going. You see? So when you don't judge, as in lazima uko na utoto maswali kwa sababu you can assume it na yeye uko hivyo na move.
Love is jealous. Yes. Yeah. Love is jealous. So it doesn't matter, let's say kama ni picture wako na like a lady. First of all, you'll get jealous. After all, you're human. Yeah, you'll get jealous, then you'll be like, okay, let me start to know why is he with this person. You might ask questions. Yeah, get to know the real thing, what's really going on. But once you find that it's not what you thought it was, probably you'll be heartbroken. But then first of all, know what it's all about with the other person. Yeah.
J Blessing.
Yes.
Have you ever maybe felt that jealousy? Kuna ile situation ishai kupata ukafeel hapana?
Yeah. Imeniapenia but na mimi ndo nikakuja nikajua like usijaje haraka. Nilimjaji haraka, so ilienda kamesi somehow, but nikakuja nika correct, akaelewa I was human and I was to feel like that.
Joy, have you ever felt that jealousy? Maybe one day in life, ama have you ever gotten to that point?
In accordance to the long relationship, the distant relationships. First of all, I've not been in a distant relationship, but I have been around people who have been. Yes, and I do see how they react. What's their first thought? Why?
So have you ever felt even though yuko ako karibu, shai feel hiyo jealousy that kuna kitu shai kufanya you feel jealous? Everyone has that point, si ndio? So have you ever?
Yeah, but once you get to know the reason, you're like, was this really necessary? Why did I feel this way in the first place?
How did you deal with it?
Communication. You talk. You ask. Don't ask like, who is this photo, blah, blah, blah. Just be calm and composed and just talk, ask nani huyu kwa hii picha. Yeah.
So we're going to take a short break. When you come back, we're going to continue the show.
And this is G Radio.
Hello guys and welcome. This is G Radio, #1 TV show, and we're coming live at GBS TV, and I'm your host Isaac Tabitha.
I'm the co-host Evan Tinyari, and as usual we have our DJ Deco. You can also send your views on my Instagram page and Tinyari_Eagle.
And also you can get me on our Facebook page as Isaac Tabitha. Thank you so much, guys.
Keep it here.
Hello guys and welcome back. This is G Radio, your #1 show on TV, and we're coming live at GBS TV. And guys, remember to keep the show moving, man. So if you're back there and you want to join in our conversation, remember, get us on our email at info@gbs.com, and also you can get us on our Facebook at GBS Kenya, and also you can get me on my Facebook page as Isaac Tabitha. On those who you want to send an SMS, you can get us on our line. It's 21144. Guys, before we go for a short break, there was a small argument. So what makes the relationship? You know, many people they having that now. Many people, because unapata somebody's in Dubai, another person in Kenya. We have our soldiers who in Somali, and their wives are here in Kenya. You know, you have that you can pass by and you say, I can try also. Maybe you have those friends, they are encouraging you. Don't worry, they can never know. What do you think that it can make that one to work? Maybe for you tried, but in your mind you already said it will not work. So for you, what advice can you give to those maybe who are having it now? Can you tell them to stop or they can continue?
Well, I can't tell them to stop because I think faith. I think that's what can keep you going. Faith. But if it doesn't work for you, just stop because you're wasting your time. I mean, if you're just wasting your time, just move on. And the other guy, he'll move on.
Joy,
and if it's working,
can you how can you tell those who are having it? I know for you, you're supporting them, you're giving them all your support and hope. Maybe you can tell them something.
Temptations are actually there. They do exist. You would be tempted from time to time, but persevere. Jifanye mawe. Guard your heart against such temptations. Because they do happen. It's not like, let's say, people who are actually married. Even married couples do face temptations, and they're already married. So it's all about the love.
What are the advantages of distance relationship?
Distance relationships advantages. It's exciting. A long distance relationship can be exciting. How? How? Let me. How? First, the traveling part, if you're able to do it, and the second part is nowadays we have Skype, we have calling and texting and WhatsApping and video, whatever. You know, for like if someone is far away and you're here and that person is, let's say, in Kisumu, you Skype every day, you're like, oh, how was your day? As in, for me, I feel it's I don't know, it's a sort of connection.
the Skype thing that becomes boring eventually.
It depends. It depends with the individual. It depends with you as you guys as a couple. Yeah.
No. Depends. No.
Why? Tell us.
I mean, okay, let's say you keep talking every day at night with the Skype thing, and you know this guy, I'm never going to see him.
Not your never.
Maybe. I mean,
For
like
a short period of time.
Going to war or something. I mean, if I'm going to war.
Let me tell you something. If you're Skyping with someone who is, let's say, in Somalia and he's in danger, and you're here, you're inside your house, that danger ignites you. You're like, okay, he's fighting somewhere. It's for me, it's very.
Speak up. The argument is getting into hot point. What do you say?
What can I say? Like, The Skype thing, I don't feel like it will work. Like
Yeah.
because sometimes you'll be like, you need this person to be here. Yeah, so that to sort some issues that you want, that he can support you as a woman or as a man.
And that's why you'll
So
be
is it
traveling there.
an advantage or is it a disadvantage?
It's a disadvantage on same.
Joy, is it a disadvantage for you?
The long
The
distance.
Skype.
The Skyping.
It's an advantage or a disadvantage?
Advantage.
Advantage.
It's a plus.
Uh-huh.
Because you can't see that person. Probably you can't be traveling all the time. Yeah. Let me tell you something. Without Skype, things could have been much difficult. Kama like, let's say, Kitambo used to just text, hi, how are you doing, blah, blah, blah. But these days, you can Skype like for even an hour. Yeah, it's a good thing. It helps. Okay, let's say it helps. It
It's
helps.
like dating.
It helps you to adjust.
You are
It helps
coming
you to
It's like
for the
adjust.
dating a
communication.
computer.
It's okay.
Yeah, it
It's like
helps you
dating
to
a computer.
Yeah, a virtual world. You can't exist
But
in the
you'll be
virtual
going
world.
there. You'll be going, let's say, for
Trust me,
weekends.
with time, no. Oh, you see, the problem becomes when you meet someone there, like your friend, and that friend loves you. And then you just keep talking to this virtual person in the computer every time. You just end up, you know what, can we go out tonight? Yeah, but I have to talk to this guy. You know what, I'll talk to him tomorrow, and then let's go out. You see, that's how it starts, and then you just stop communicating.
So Samuel, wait, Samuel, do you support the chatting thing? Because for you, first of all, you came from Tanzania and you had a girl somewhere else. So is it a disadvantage or an advantage to you?
I would say at first it might be fun, it will be an advantage, but with time it will turn into a disadvantage. Because you feel like I have to talk to him tonight, but then I have to go somewhere tonight. You see, when you start having problems like that in your head, it just, in the end, in the long run, it's just communication will get lost.
Joy, what do you think?
We might continue talking until next week.
Uh-huh.
About this long distance relationship. But one thing is evident. Once you love that person, there's no distance. You have to understand first of all the meaning of love in the first place. What is this love? If you don't trust that person, obviously it can't work. So love is important. LOVE, very important.
But there's
and you
also
have to
people-
understand what it means before you do anything. Yeah.
So what do you?
But some people grow out of love eventually. Me, I'm on the eventual thing. Eventually, a longer distance relationship won't work. Eventually. I mean, at first might be fun. Yeah, I have to go there, blah, blah, blah. But within a while, it won't work.
Ukishia iko sawa sana, unaona? But utakaa ikuwe mnachapiana. Itafika point ikuwe ni normal. Yes, mnachapiananga,
I support
but
DJ.
ile feelings hakuna. I'm feel same way. Ile sasa haijakuwa
I have this point
imekuwa
and a question maybe
mnaongeanga
to
tu.
you.
Yeah.
Like ukipata unajua love is a two way, si ndio?
Yeah.
So this communication ina help mnaendelea ku build that thing. So like if you still have that mutual feeling of love, I don't see a big deal. Like communication itaenda up, iende out. No, itakuwa bad on point. I need this, we are doing this, it's an agreement. Yeah.
You know,
so that thing like hiyo communication
Physical
itaenda
interaction
iende.
also
Let me tell you,
And you
let's
haven't
say
been seeing that person?
maybe you're going for like 1 year. Sawa, umeacha mtu wako home. For the first 2 months, 3 months, mko poa kabisa. But itaenda hivyo, mse mwingine aanze kumkatia, sawa?
That's the problem.
Unaona? Yes, mnachapiana.
Unfaithfulness.
Yes, mnachapiana, but itafika point ashazoea, unaona? Ashazoea mnaongeanga, but ile feelings si venye tu ilikuanga. Jua muonani, as in hakuna ile commitment. Sawa? Mtaongea for hizo minutes, maybe 5, 20, 30. Sawa, after hapo anaendana. Hata anaweza kuwa na mtu mwingine kwa keja, anaji excuse kidogo. Acha na kam. Anaenda mnaongea anakam. Yeah, that was my dad, nini blah blah blah. Unaona?
So then that will bring
for you.
then
do you
that
support?
No, I don't.
You don't
then
support?
then that one will bring a question mark to the relationship.
But you won't know. Let me tell you something. Hautajua.
The one mwenye
Design-
ataanza hiyo, he will ruin the relationship.
Zi. Yakicheza na rada yake huwezi jua.
Unajua
For real
what-
huwezi jua. Maybe ngoja. She has someone, si ndio?
Yeah.
Cause mimi ni male. Ako na msee mwingine niko far. Nikirudi anajua ile siku narudi, si ndio? So ata end relationship yake before nirudi. Unaona? Yeye ametafuta msee wa kumshikilia kabla. Nacheki.
So kuna ule mtu lazima anakusupport when you far away.
Yeah.
Guys, I want to read one SMS from Joy from Embakasi anauliza aje, do long distance relationship last for long? Ask that to Joy.
Yeah, support her.
It's called long relationship for a reason, because it's distant. You're not in the same place. But what you need to consider is it won't be like that forever. There's a point in time he will come back. There's a point in time you will go there, or something might happen to put you close together. It can work, yes, because it's not forever. Yeah, because both of you before he went, probably you planned on starting a family and on doing different things, but it can work. Yeah. And as the DJ is saying, you know what he's saying all the reasons why it cannot work. Yeah. You're saying the complete opposite.
No.
Yeah, you're saying you're saying lack of trust.
Yeah, it's really like
you're
that
just
for
saying
most
lack,
people.
lack,
For
lack,
most
lack.
people, let me tell you something. Say hata ukiwa una date, utake kwenda place job hivi, most people even do break up. Why? Juu unaona ukienda huko most people kwa sababu ukienda huko unaweza pata msee mwingine. We are not there with you kila time. Sawa. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months imeisha, hatujaipatana. We just talk on phone. As in ile feeling hata inakuisha. Sawa, we can chat, you can text me nice things, but ile love haiko. No.
You know, we are talking about the long distance.
Yeah, I
relationship,
know.
the marriage thing.
It's still a relationship, yeah. So
For me,
it
may
doesn't
say,
work.
I have this point like, kama ako far, like, there's that point anafikanga anarudi, you meet. That day ama that moment huwa mna meet.
Yes.
It means a lot.
It
Kuna
means
that ka feeling inakuanga
utapata,
ina making your bond like hizo surprises, those things hiyo kukuspoil. So
Yeah.
you're like,
Yeah,
no
that's-
one will
So
anaweza
you
nifanyia
you
hivi.
guys
Then-
want to mean that the long distance relationship, it's not there to stay. It's like a contract. When this time comes, it's finished. Because you know, like for example, if I'm having somebody, and she's far away, you know, if I'm about to, I have to break up because it seems like the relationship is like a contract, you know, like somewhere before you come to Kenya, you had to.
Yeah, I finish everything there, then I come here.
Did he do the right thing? What do you think?
I don't think he really okay. For him it's kind of complicated because he came to Kenya to study or whatever. So before he goes back, he's going to be in Kenya like for the next 3 or 4 years.
Wait.
So that's kind of complicated.
No.
But if he still had the means of going there every time, or for her to be coming to Kenya, he could have done it. Let me tell you something. Before you break a relationship, in this instance, a distant relationship, you yourself, you sit down and start asking yourself, this thing is not working. This thing is really exhausting me. This thing is draining me completely. You just have to sit down and think what this will do to you, what you breaking this relationship will do to you and to the other person. So I think that's what he did. And he weighed his options and he was like, okay, instead of us wasting time for each other, go my way and you go your way. Yeah. And plus, there wasn't that love. Yeah.
No. If he didn't love her, hangemdate. Unacheki? So huwezi sema hakukuwa na love. But yeye alicheki, anaweza kama on dem ka wewe je acheki. Hata ule ako home bado. Sawa, yeye acheze na rada yake. So what about the spouse? Ameachwa hivyo akingoja umse alisha move on, but amwambii. Unaona? ule msee akimcall ile guilt haiwezi acha umwambie. So uko like nimekumiss nini mko pamoja sana. But after hapo life ina move on.
So watu wadhika wako locked in, naona Mama Miles anasemaje? Anasema DJ please nicheze ngoma if I got locked away. I know you know that song. Anasema mcheze hiyo ngoma. And also I have Njoro akiwa Kiambu anaulizaje, does long distance strengthen the relationship? Does it make it the relationship to be strong or to be weak? What is there? Because many people, they have dated in a long distance relationship, right? And later they get married. What do you think made it to be strong? Joy, what do you think made it to be strong?
I mean, if you can't date a person when they are not close to you, you cannot marry that person. Yeah, because I think it's actually a good thing. Yeah, because it tests your boundaries. Yes, and your yeah.
It's good.
It's good. It strengthens the relationship. Yeah, ni kitu poa.
J-Blessing, what do you say?
Yeah, ami kitu naweza sema pia itaonyesha like how patient you guys will be to each other until you achieve that moment you want. So that's what I can say. Hiyo ndio itafanya you point out that.
Unakaa tu uko na smile unasikiza. Maybe unaweza tuambia kulingana na wewe
maybe it will strengthen. I think it's just a test for you. It might strengthen the relationship but also weakens. It works in both ways. To me, I think it's the test to see exactly what will happen next.
Naona message nyingine hapa Facebook, naona Miss Maria G anaulizaje, what are the benefits of long distance relationship?
Benefit is what she was saying. You go to see new places, I guess. Yeah.
So J-Blessing, what about you?
Yeah, plus na hiyo that moment yenye huwa mna meet, yeah? Kuna that hiyo kuspoil anaweza kuspoil with goodies, with surprises, and that's a special feeling in a relationship. Yeah.
So guys, we are going to take a short break, and then after we come back, we are going to introduce Guy, who is in a long distance relationship. Then from there, maybe we can hear from him.
And this is G Radio.
Hello guys and welcome. This is G Radio, #1 TV show, and we're coming live at GBS TV, and I'm your host Isaac Tabitha.
I'm the co-host Evan Tinyari, and as usual we have our DJ Deko. You can also send your views on my Instagram page and Tinyari_Igor.
And also you can get me on our Facebook page as Isaac Tabitha. Thank you so much guys.
Keep it here.
Hey guys, welcome back to the show. This is G Radio. As always, it's lit. Send us your comments. Let us know what you think about long distance relationships, okay? Yeah.
And guys, as we come back to you, remember you keep the chat going out. I can see many people, they're sending their message on Facebook. Don't worry, I will read them. So those who are joining us today, we are talking about distance relationship. And guys, we've been joined here with Frank, who is also he's in a long distance relationship. Maybe he's going to tell us more about it. You know, Frank, welcome so much. This is G Radio. Show. I know you have been watching for some time. Unashukuru?
Yeah.
Unafilaje ukiwa hapa?
Hapa kusema kweli feeling sijui lakini ni ya kukaribia chuo kidogo. Yeah.
Ya kukaribia chuo.
Yeah.
Maybe you can tell people your name and maybe what you do.
Okay, sawa. Mimi naitwa Frank. Nafanya mindset education kwa headquarter ya IYF. Yeah, that's what I do.
Welcome.
Asante.
Leo tunaongelea kuhusu long distance relationship, and you have been arguing so much inside here.
Yeah.
And Joy, she's supporting and she say the long distance can work. And also J-Blessing supporting, but somebody is not supporting. DJ Deko is not supporting also.
No.
I'm not supporting. I don't know, maybe from you, can you tell us, maybe have you been in experience in that long distance relationship? No.
Okay, sawa. So at first kwanza like right now niko kwa long distance relationship. Yeah. So like we normally meet like tunaweza meet hata mara tuseme kani mara 3 kwa mwaka ama kitu kaa hiyo.
3
You get mara 3. Unaona? But he's still working na ni fun. As in nabamba iko sawa. Unaona? As in mimi ni msee mwenye naweza sema aje. Mimi ni msee mwenye nakaga kama siwezi tulia, mcheki nakaga kana washwashwa hivi.
Anafanya nini?
Mcheki. But as in long distance ina work. First of all, Kenya inafanya long distance ina work, ina depend uko kwa hiyo relationship na nani. Una get? Like mimi naweza sema like for example, manzi yangu keep in touch na mimi kila time. Una get? As in sikuwage na time ya kufikiria kuhusu kitu kingine. So most of the time nakuaga job, alafu nikiwa job the next thing nikiangalia kwa simu yangu tu. As in atakuwa amenitext, sija reply hiyo, ame reply nyingine hapo hivyo, amejireply, amenichatisha. Una get? So inabidi tu nime text back. Una get? So as in a long distance relationship ina mata Kenya na mata mostly ni ile as in Kenya anafanya ukue close na yeye. Una get? As in msana anaweza fanya kama wewe for example unaweza kuwa mbali na mama yako, si ndio? But mama yako anafanya ufeel ni kama kwa hapo. For example umemwacha huko Moshadha huko hivyo ushago, si ndio? But anakupigia kila time ni aje, uko poa, ulibonyo, uncheki. As in juu hiyo love inamdrive tu. As in ngangani kuileta, inamdrive yeye mwenyewe. Unacheki? So the same way tu kama uko kwa long distance. As in hiyo aje yako kutaka keep in touch kila time, kutaka kujua msee ako aje, hiyo ndio keep relationship going. Hata kama mko karibu, sema mko long distance, ndio, but I'm keep in touch, si ndio? As in haita work bado. Una get? But kama mna keep in touch, that's it.
You know, for me, I'll tell you something before someone else speak. I was in a long distance relationship.
As in true story.
Yeah, this is a true story.
Sawa.
So I have been texting her, she never replied. And the next thing, when I called, that time Nikona online, even though I've been calling, even though she's online, she never pick. But this time I'm in get online kako, pia mimi niko online. So when I called, the first thing aliniuliza, are you doubting me? What do you think was the problem? Maybe from you.
As in problem ilikuwa wapi? Problem ilikuwa ulikuwa na doubt.
She asked me, I never doubt.
Uko na doubt, ndio. Ukapiga tu akaanza tu, do you doubt me?
Yeah, do you doubt me?
Wewe maybe sijui mashitani zake ni gani. Hata kukwambia, hata kusema halo.
Hata hakuna halo. That was the first thing.
Afanya kazi na Safaricom kidogo, funze hizo. Za mteja patikana.
So guys, what do you think about, according to Frank, whatever he's saying? Joy, what is your opinion about the story of Frank?
What I can tell Frank is that he'd continue with the same spirit. Yes.
Hiyo ni uongo.
You're supporting him?
I'm supporting him 92%. I think it all depends with the people, the two people. Yeah. If that person is not meant to be yours, because I do believe in soulmates, they do exist. If that person does not belong to you, and you are having the long distance relationship thing, it won't work. But if that person truly does belong to you, it will work.
Frank, let me ask one question.
Sure.
Okay. Let's say, for example, many times you are fighting, right? And let's say you get in that argument and you're like, okay, I'll not talk to you, don't talk to me. So do you think that somebody else like Kujamba Maua and she goes, what can be the problem? The fighting and the argument, what does it come from?
So first of all, okay, a relationship lazima kukuna quarrels na fight. Una get? Like hata sisi uargue, mcheki. As in like kama mimi, for example mimi, kitu kwanza hii ufanya as in tunakuwa connected, kitu kwanza ni inakaa ujinga lakini ujinga kidogo. Mcheki. Kwanza kwa mfano sisi tunaitanaga udakumate. Udakumate. As in mara mingi, as in kama for example si uitana mabafafa pia. BFF. So mara mingi si ushare zile vitu zenye unacheki, zile vitu zenye unafaa kushare na best yako. Mcheki. Hizo vitu si ushare. As in kuna zile vitu fulani unajua kama wewe kuna zile vitu uweze ambia manzi yako. Unaget? Yeah. Nimecheki kidem kimefit hapa kwa hiyo nini yangu kwa bracket yangu. Kinaka kikopoa, unacheki? Hizo ni vitu si ubongea. Hadi tukiota tunatembea hivi. Cheki umecheki ule dem. Hadi mimi sijamcheki yako wapi? dol pale ameweza unacheki as in kitu ya kwanza si tunakoga na ile as in tunaga boundaries una get as in tushavunja boundaries zetu so as in tunajua kila msee anajua mimi niko na feeling mimi si kiti unacheki niko na feelings pia ako na feelings ndio so as in kitu ya kwanza tunajua vile tuna express feelings zetu unacheki so inamaanisha nikijam ama kijam saa zingine hata sijui amedo nini but nikimbongesha tu first impression nikisia sauti yake najua madam yuko fit mcheki so the first thing I think kama unajua msee inside out as in unajua time amejam mimi kama mtakijam sitakagi kubonga bonga naye sana nachiki ndaribu mambo hapo mcheki so natulia tu mcheki so unampea time yake ama yeye ananipea time yangu ama kitu kama hiyo.
Samuel, what do you think about what is your opinion about what Frank is talking about?
I guess it all depends on the person. If you really trust the person, I think it might work. It all depends on who you exactly are dating. Yeah.
J Blessing.
Yes,
Maybe you
he
can
has
tell
brought
us.
an issue like you can be on the same hood, like you don't meet but you don't communicate, it will not work. So all I will say like it can work. Vile tu ameelezea. Yeah. Let's just agree with him. Na what I can say a top up sasa God hapo hivi then mambo itakuwa sawa. Kwa hiyo
Joy, you can tell us something. Umejamaza umetulia.
Thank you for all agreeing with me. For giving the people who are in long distance relationship hope, except for the DJ.
Yeah,
But
there's no
anyway,
hope.
yes, it's a good thing. Yeah. And as he was saying, it also requires openness. Yeah. Die to self.
Deco.
Let me ask you something
Yeah, sure Deco.
You said unaweza chapiana na dem yako umwambie ule dem ameweza si ndio when you are together but say uko in a long distance relationship si ndio what about to feel hivyo ukiwa peke yako nini itakustop kwenda kumuongelesha na hamko na manzi yako
kitu ukweli ni hakuna kitu tunanistop mcheki hakuna kitu
exactly
si ndio
what makes you trust that hana mtu mwingine
so kenye ufanye na trust ni ati okay kitu ya kwanza
let's say haujui si ndio haujui kako na msea mahana but uko na ile hope ukienda utampata amekungoja si ndio bro long distance doesn't work
okay long distance doesn't work kwa sababu wewe unasema i work una get as in mimi kama sijai kula maembe sisema maembe ni mbaya kuna watu wanakulaga maembe tu na ni poa si ndio kama sijai kula sembe sisema sembe ni mbaya ni kama msa ametoka majuu apate sembe ajai kula sembe before si ndio so sisema sembe ni mbaya hajai kula si ndio until your time atakula sembe utajua manze sembe mwana ni body builder inapeana nguvu uncheki so hatuwezi sana tunaenda na standard yako juu umesema iwezi work unacheki
how long have you been in your relationship
so saizi naenda 2.5
2.5 years bila kuonana
not bila kuonana as in that long
He was telling us before he come here he thought about everything and he decided let me end this thing. He's from Tanzania so when he was coming he had to study in Kenya so he decided to end the thing. So what do you think mostly made him to end the relationship?
Actually kwa kila relationship kuna time yenye ufika as in kitu inabo ndio maana mimi prefer long distance relationship kwa sababu kwa long distance kuna kitu inaitwa kuzoeana mcheki unajua ukizoeana na mtu sana pia ni mbaya kiplani mcheki but as in mimi nafikiria maybe alikuwa na cheki as in juu mara ya kwanza iko long distance ndio but as in kuna hiyo transition mara mingi hiyo kwa ngumu unaweza pata for example mlikuwa Kenya na manzi yako ama kitu kama hiyo alafu ameenda kustudy majuu as in nimekam tu all of a sudden unacheki as in ukomezo iko hivi and then transition imechange so as in maybe hiyo ndio ilikuwa ngori
So I have a message here Vero from Kakamega anauliza does distance strengthen a relationship?
To me
He's asking.
I think so mimi na prefer iko hivyo
Ngoja.
as in mimi
you said kwako long distance una prefer long distance kwa sababu mkiwa na yeye at times msee uboeka si ndio so what about hiyo long distance ikiisha mkirudiana mtakuwa like mko excited about each other for like a month hivi sawa. After that mwanze kuboekeana kwa sababu umezoea long distance, amjazoeana. Unaona mjazoea kukaa pamoja, so kuna vile mna feel mnakaziana. Sawa. So mi kwangu long distance haiwa.
Mbona long distance ni perfect? Kwa sababu zile vitu mingi mara mingi huwa udu, hiyo time unapata chance ya kudu. Una get? So ikuwe nini ama nini, ikuwe out itakuwa more perfect kwa sababu unataka ikuwe like 10 times better jua haijakuwa ikihappen.
Okay, vitu kama
yes, it will happen for some time. Sawa. Tuseme umerudi sawa, amkuwa mmeonana hiyo 2.5 years. So you are here to stay. Sawa. Mmekana yeye a month 2 months mmeboekeana tena. Na sasa haurudi huko mali ulikuwa ati sasa itakuwa ile long distance. Unaona? So hakuna kunini as in mkishaanza kuboekeana ulikuwa ushazoea hukangi na yeye but mnaongeanga, si ndio? Sasa umerudi, mmekuwa na ile mshazoeana hadi sasa mmeona ni normal.
So nikuulize wewe, wewe doing long distance. Umeshazoeana na mwenye uka nayo. So umeshaboeka.
Mimi niko single.
Joy, you seem like you have something is burning.
Let me ask you. You're saying akikuja mkikaa na yeye mtazoeana. And then bado unasema we don't support long distance relationship.
So in short utasupport relationship yoyote.
In short support mtu akiwa karibu.
No, I asked something. Yeah, ana prefer long distance kwa sababu mkiwa karibu kuna ile mnaboekeana. So yeye akiwa mbali haboekeani.
Mko karibu mnaboekeana.
Someone tell us something. Someone, maybe you can tell us something. You seem to be thinking so much. Tell us what you think.
Well, he says that, oh no, this is the one who said that when he comes back, mtaboekeana. Okay, maybe kwake itawaka wakiboekeana then arudi ili wapendane tena.
Yeah, that's what you are saying. Yeah, that's what you are saying. Hivyo sando unaiweka kwako.
As in wewe kwako hivyo ndio understand. Sasa mimi nimeweka. Wewe umeelewa hivyo.
Kwako inawakaje?
So mimi kwangu nimesema na prefer as in long distance relationship, hiyo ni advantage yake. Una get? Advantage ni each time you have a time together it will be a great time kwa sababu mtafanya
Epic.
Utafanya ikuwe more better. Una get? So it's an advantage added on top. Nika bonus.
Say the last word maybe as we finish. What do you think?
Okay, to those who have, see, I had it and I thought it won't work. So all I'm telling people is, if you think that it will work for you, then go for it. And if it doesn't, just move on. Trust me.
J Blessing, maybe you can tell us your last word maybe to those maybe you who have and those who want to start. What do you think? Should they continue or should they stop?
What I may say, those who are still in a relationship, like, let them add Jesus or add God so that they may achieve the dream of the relationship they want. It's working, it's working. Many people are testifying that it's working. So go for it. It's working. And those who want, like, what I may insist, like, meet this person, ndiye akuache uende. Don't start dating online or akiwa huko far, like mtasumbuana. Kutana na yeye, yeah, know each other, then hata akienda na kuacha you are at peace.
Joy, tell us something, the last words maybe as you finish. What can you advise those who have or those who want to start?
You can't start a relationship with a long distance relationship. Yeah. Obviously, that person has to be close to that in your end, so that we call it a long distance relationship, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, what I can say that it works as long as there is my 4-letter word. Yes, as long as there is love. And don't jump into something thinking it will work. Jump into something knowing that it will work. Usikakuwe na hiyo doubt kwa mind yako. Because once you have that, you will live according to the doubt that you have. Yeah, so it works. And those people who are actually in long distance relationship and you truly, truly, truly love that person, continue. Yes.
Kwa relationship, haimati ati juu unampenda tu mse. Una get? Ina take commitment, ina take kila kitu. Unajua wase usema wazungu walisema we like because, na cheki. If you like because inamaanisha kuna reason inafanya upende hiyo kitu, si ndio? But we love despite, unacheki. So despite hizo nini weaknesses zetu zote, despite hizo vitu zote, ndio maana tuna love, una get. So kwa love hakuna kitu iko perfect, kila kitu kwa imperfect, no we mold ikuwe perfect, unacheki. So huwezi find nini happiness unaweza tu create peke yake, huwezi find happiness, unacheki. So kwa long distance relationship kaina matter mostly ni kuwe committed. Unajua mimi ni binadamu tu, niko na feelings, ndio sasa sionagi maaga zikipita kwa nje
Temptation.
unacheki vitu zao happens, ndio but juu niko committed na maanisha kuna kitu itakuwa inanipull back kila time, ndio. So tukiwa committed kwa kila kitu, as in kwa kila kitu na do, commitment ni kitu ya maana. So the same way pia kwa love, commitment ni kitu ya maana. Unaweza kuwa unapenda kitu but uko committed kuido, unacheki. But kama unapenda kitu na uko committed kuido, then inamaanisha ita last for long na itakuwa more perfect.
Thank you so much. For now, we have to end the show. And I'll leave you with this one quote. Distance means solely true when someone means so much. Thank you so much. I've been your host, Isaac Tabitha. See you till next time.